Greetings fam, picture a damp basement, a musty crawl space, or a humid storage warehouse. Now imagine flipping a switch and slowly but powerfully drawing out gallons of moisture, drying the air and preventing mold before it gets a foothold. That's the vibe I got when I dug deep into the Abestorm LGR85. And if you care about serious moisture control for basements, garages, warehouses or large indoor spaces, you'll want to keep watching. Click the link in bio for price, but first let's get real about what this unit does well, and where it could disappoint. On paper, the LGR85 is built for heavy-duty jobs. It claims to remove up to 180 pints of moisture per day under saturated conditions, and around 85 pints per day under standard AHAM testing conditions, which makes it suitable for large spaces, reportedly up to about 2,300 square feet. Approximately equals 16,100 cubic feet. The airflow is about 210 cfm, 350 cmh, helping circulate air fast and draw moisture effectively from corners, floors, walls, not just near the unit. One of the biggest conveniences, a built-in condensate pump plus 19.6 feet drain hose, which means you don't have to manually empty water tanks. It can push water up to around 14 to 15 feet vertically for proper drainage. That turns this machine into a set and forget solution, especially useful for basements or crawl spaces where manual draining is impractical. It's also user-friendly. There's a plug-and-play LED control panel, auto-humidistat. The unit cycles on/off to maintain a target humidity, auto-defrost for cooler environments, auto-restart after power outages. Features that make it much easier to run 24/7 without babysitting. The design is compact for a commercial-grade dehumidifier, about 22.8 inches x 13.7 inches x 17.3, with handles and wheels for portability if you need to move it. In real-world feedback, many buyers report that it dramatically reduces dampness and musty smells just hours after setup, especially in basements or crawl spaces. Several users mention continuous 24/7 operation with no major issues, pump working, humidity levels dropping, water draining automatically, which speaks to reliability, at least in some cases. That said, because I looked into criticisms too, there are trade-offs and caveats you should know before buying. First, some users report reliability or build quality issues. For example, while many units work well, there are reports of failures, especially in Wi-Fi models. If you hoped for smart control. Also, the smart Wi-Fi feature seems to have inconsistent performance. Several users complain that the app is non-functional or poorly supported, which undermines that claimed convenience. Noise and space are also real considerations. As a commercial strength machine, it is louder and larger than a typical home dehumidifier, which might feel overkill for small rooms or living spaces. Maintenance also matters. You need to clean or replace the MERV8 filter periodically to maintain airflow and efficiency. Another caveat, while it's designed for large spaces, for whole house dehumidification, or very large basements, warehouses, you may need multiple units or professional-grade systems. This is powerful, but it still has limits relative to full building dehumidification needs. So, is the Abestorm LGR85 worth buying? In my researched opinion, yes, if what you need is a strong, effective dehumidifier for a large basement, crawl space, garage, warehouse, or similar space. One that handles continuous operation, removes large volumes of moisture, and gives you the convenience of auto-drain and set-and-forget controls. It strikes a good balance between power, features, and price for many mid to large-scale uses. If instead you only need to dehumidify a small room, or you care about quiet operation or minimal maintenance, or expect long-term, smart control, via Wi-Fi, then this may be more than you need, and a smaller residential unit, or higher quality big brand, might be more appropriate.